Don't be boring. There's obviously red tape in the NHS about how you can use AI in clinical and non-clinical situations. I don't even work full-time in the NHS anymore, and even I still know that there's going to be a bunch of red tape.
Yep.
You are a digital lead in your area.
I am, for my sins.
Without sending me and any of us viewers, subscribers to sleep, what are the key points? What are the bits of legislation and registration, whatever it is? What is the red tape? What do we need to know? And keep me going on this.
Right, I'm going to try and be as amped up as possible. So realistically, there are, sort of several bits of information, whether it's AI, any form of tech that you must get hold of and you must implement in your area. I'm the digital clinical lead for our federation, and even I'm sort of like having a very steep learning curve over this. So the first one, I'm going to share my screen because we've got to keep it fun. So we're in the process of getting Lexicon. So Lexicon have upgraded. They've now got an ambient AI or an AVT offer, which, because we've already got a couple of their products, we're getting it for free, which is mega. A couple of videos coming to the channel.
Nice.
This is what's called a data protection impact assessment, often called a DPIA. So this basically is someone has gone through and gone the GDPR law, so the legal framework of GDPR, and then applied it to their digital product. And what it spits out when you marry those two together is what's called a DPIA. So it's talking about what information is collected, what does it involve, where is it stored, is it a UK server, a US server, what protections are in place, what risks are going on from there. So it's sort of and every company that approaches you as a practice should be willing and free to send their DPIA, and they should have one prepared for you. This one's a really chunky document and sort of goes through everything from that point. So make sure you get it and that you read it and you go through it from that point of view. Okay, so that's number one, DPIA. Right, should we move swiftly on to number two? Keep everyone going. Let's do it.
Yes.
So, more acronyms. DCB 0160. Oh, this is just fun. I have to
rolls
give a
off your tongue, doesn't it?
I know, it's just there.
DCB 0160.
So this is a clinical risk management. It's application for deployment and use in health IT systems. Blah. So basically, any new technology will come as a risk. And so if you're introducing new technologies, even though it might be sort of halfway there or nearly there, there will be a risk associated to it. Effectively, this document will talk you through sort of what risks you need to be documenting, how they're documented, and what mitigations you've got in place for it. It is one of those that even with the System 1 auto filing, that will come with a risk that needs to be documented and should be reflected against DCB 0160. So if you don't know about this, we'll leave a link below, because it's all available freely online from that point. So it is also linked, if we've got any tech entrepreneurs, there is a related form, the DCB 0129, again, rolls off the tongue, talking about implementation of new devices, tech into the NHS and healthcare from that point. So, right, deep breath. Last
two
one.
documents.
Go
for it. Come on.
Right, the last bit is if you're the equivalent of your Dave, Dr. Gandalf, your tech nerd, wherever you are in the world, and you're a doctor, you need to be looking at either getting onto the digital clinical safety training, or at least there's a whole load of e-learning packages from that point, okay, which is all on e-learning for health. Now it was actually, I'm going to give Hussein Gandhi a shout out, because it wasn't until I heard it on his podcast saying, you need to get this training done, that I went, hang on a second, because he was talking about use of AI in wherever you're going. I went, hang on a second, given my job role, I need to get on this training. Like, full stop. It is one of those I went, that is my job role. I haven't done this training. I need to do it. So that's it. I'm going to end it there before anyone falls asleep. And, if anyone hasn't fallen asleep and is still awake at this point, please mash the subscribe button and put a comment saying that you're going to do the digital clinical safety training as well. And, you take it from there. Any more questions, Matthew? Or are you still
Nope,
awake?
I am not going to ask any more questions because that is fairly brief and concise and exactly what anybody looking to do any introduction of AI or digital tools into their NHS practice. These are just the basics. You need to have all these documents. Keep yourselves right. Keep yourself safe. I mean, ultimately, this is happening. You know,
Yeah.
people are going to be using AI. There's no way that you can avoid this. It's being used in every sector, everywhere. There's no reason to say it can't be used in healthcare. It's being used in other places. I think we're just going to have to make sure we do it as safely as possible. And what a great little summary. Thanks, Dave.
Not at all.